Colin? I just heard from Mom. Apparently you're gonna be living at her place for a little while?
So what if I am?
She said you showed up outside the house with all your belongings without even so much as a phone call to let her know you were coming. Don't you think you're being just a little selfish here? You could have at least asked first.
Get off my back, Jane. I had no choice. I got a letter saying the apartment block my room was in was set to be demolished. They basically told me to get out on a moment's notice. What else was I supposed to do?
Wow, really? Surely they gave you some compensation or provided you with some kind of temporary accommodation if you had to leave straight away.
Sure, I am getting a payout, but that doesn't mean I could just snap my fingers and find somewhere else to stay right away. They didn't offer me any accommodation, so I'm on my own. I'm just staying at Mom's as a stopgap while I get back on my feet. What's the problem with that? Isn't this what family are for?
I guess it does make sense to stay with Mom if that's the case. But still, you should have asked for her permission first, or at least told her you were coming. You haven't been in touch with her for years, and suddenly you just show up outside her house with all your stuff? No matter which way you look at it, it's not fair on her. I heard you got married, too?
Yep, I got married last year.
What was her name again? Yasmin? My jaw almost hit the floor when Mom told me. Why didn't you tell me? I know we've never been that close, and we don't have to speak all the time, but you could have at least dropped me an update on the most important day of your life.
It's easy to say that, but it hasn't been easy for me to keep in touch with you guys. Dad said he was done with me and cut me out of his life. He told me to never bother you guys again. Remember?
That's because you got up to your ears in gambling debt and pulled a vanishing act after the debt collector started showing up at our house demanding money. It's hardly surprising he'd want you gone from his life after pulling a stunt like that.
But Dad's dead now. I thought now would be a good time for me to come back.
You didn't even show up at his funeral.
He cut me out of his freaking life! What was I meant to do? Show up and pretend everything was hunky-dory? Listen, Jane. My pride's taking a hit with everything that's going on right now. I'm not exactly enjoying coming running back to Mommy for a place to stay. But look at it from my perspective. I had nowhere else to go. What's the problem? It's not like I'm causing you any trouble. It doesn't even affect you.
But it's okay for you to cause Mom trouble?
Mom's really thoughtful and kind. She won't see it that way. So it's fine.
You're not the one who gets to decide whether it's fine or not.
Jeez. You make it sound like I'm forcing her to put me up for nothing in return.
And I hope you're not. I hope you're at least going to contribute to the basic living expenses.
I'm not going to help out monetarily. But Mom asked me if I help sort through some things. So I'm going to contribute to the household by doing that instead. She said she wanted me to sort out all the stuff he left behind in his will. So I'm going to be throwing a lot of stuff away. You know, like ancient chests of drawers, ornaments, stuff like that. Mom's house isn't exactly Buckingham Palace. And she says she wants to replace some of her old furniture soon. So we're going to need the space.
If Mom says that's what she wants, I have no objections. But you better not cause her any trouble, Colin. I mean it. She's not as young as she used to be, and the last thing she needs is a bunch of extra stress after losing Dad. Not only that, but I hear your wife's gonna be moving in with you too.
Mom's kind and friendly. I'm sure her and Yasmin will be getting along like a house on a fire before we know it.
What does Yasmin think about moving in with her mother-in-law? Wasn't she against the idea? I know it might only be short-term, but living with the mother-in-law isn't exactly at the top of most people's list of priorities.
Yasmin's carefree and easygoing. She takes whatever life throws at her with a spring in her step and a smile on her face. She's just grateful we're going to have a place to stay. She knows we're in no position to be picky.
I see. Well, I'm pleased she's being so open-minded about the whole thing. She sounds like a good egg. Look after Mom while you're with her, okay, Colin? I'm counting on you. I don't want you taking advantage of her kind, trusting nature.
Jeez, sis, what do you take me for? It's not like that. Mom's done a lot for me, and I see this as an opportunity to show her how grateful I am to have her. Take a chill pill, okay? Rest assured, I'm not plotting any evil schemes like you seem to think I am. Mom's gonna be fine. In fact, she'll be better off having us around.
Colin, Mom says you still haven't moved out of her house.
Yep. We can't find anywhere else to stay.
You know full well Mom told you to hurry up and find somewhere else ASAP. You said yourself staying with her was only supposed to be a stopgap while you got back on your feet.
Yeah, what the hell? She told us to get out. She's being so horrible to us. You'd think she'd be over the moon to be reunited with her beloved son after all this time. Not only that, but she should be grateful to have my amazing wife around the house to brighten the place up.
You may have forgotten this, but you guys aren't living with Mom because she wanted you to.
Sure, maybe not. But what kind of wife willingly volunteers to go and live with her mother-in-law these days? Mom doesn't know how lucky she is. Mom's health is deteriorating, and she can't walk as well as she used to. I don't know what's wrong with her. She should have more peace of mind with us there.
Obviously not if she's asking you to find somewhere else to live ASAP. Why is it so hard for you to just respect her wishes? She's her own person and she's used to living on her own. She doesn't have to want you there. Besides, you said it'd only be 2 months at most, which means you pretty much deceived her. It's only normal she'd be mad about that. You're lucky Dad isn't around to see this. It's been 3 months already.
It's not my fault. We can't find any nice houses. What am I supposed to do? Live in some crappy beat-up old bungalow? Would you be happy then?
She's doing you a favor, Colin. You're hardly in any position to be picky. If living in an old bungalow is what it takes to respect Mom's wishes, then that's what you should do. Oh yeah, and how could I forget? I hear you've been selling Mom's belongings without permission? What the hell is wrong with you? You have no right to do that.
It's called cleaning up. Mom's the one who asked me to do it.
No, she asked you to get rid of things she didn't want, not sell things she has.
God, will you just shut up already? You're so annoying. Why you gotta be on my case all the time? Back off!
I will not back off because you don't listen to a word Mom says.
Even if I don't, what does it have to do with you? It's not like I'm causing any trouble. You just enjoy sticking your nose in, don't you?
Believe me, I'd be ecstatic if I never had to engage with you again, but unfortunately, you've reinserted yourself into our lives and don't seem to know when to take a hint. You've got some nerve to act like your behavior doesn't affect me. Who was it who had to help pay off all your debts back then? It was me, wasn't it, Colin?
Oh yeah, good point. Thanks for that.
If you feel even an ounce of genuine gratitude for that, then you'll start listening to Mom and doing what she says. You didn't even visit her in hospital when she collapsed last year. You only want anything to do with her when there's something in it for you. Are you working?
Yeah, of course I am.
That's funny, because Mom said it doesn't seem like you have a job at all.
Mom wouldn't understand even if I told her. I quit my old company and work from home now.
Freelance?
Yep. It might look like I'm unemployed because I'm at home all day, but it's not like that at all. People from her generation just don't seem to get that people work in all sorts of different ways now. Will you explain to her for me? That working from home is a thing nowadays? She'll listen to you.
I'm sure she understands that without needing to hear it from me.
I tried to tell her. She seems to have a vague idea what it means, but I don't think the penny dropped yet.
So what industry are you in?
Why do I need to tell you that?
I thought you wanted me to explain it to Mom.
Jeez, what do you want? My autobiography? You'll need to go into specifics. Just give her the gist so she gets off my back about finding work.
Excuse me?
God damn, you're annoying sometimes. You insist on getting involved at every turn despite the fact you don't even live with us. I'm so glad you're not here. My life would be a living hell. Not to mention Yasmin. She'd probably end up getting bullied.
I wouldn't have to get involved if you listened to Mom, would I? If you didn't act like a 5-year-old kid, I wouldn't have to act like your minder. You pull a vanishing act after palming off your gambling debts on us, then conveniently reappear the moment you're in trouble. Is it any wonder I'm being like this?
What's the problem? It doesn't affect you. Wait. You don't think I'm going to make a move on the house or something, do you?
No, I don't think you'd do that.
What's the issue then? Chill out and quit whining. How about showing a little gratitude to me and my amazing wife for being kind enough to move in with our lonely aged mother? You should just enjoy married life with your husband in your own house and keep your nose out of mine and Mom's business. You're hardly a saint yourself, are you? You and him could have moved in with Mom to look after her as her health deteriorated, but obviously you didn't want to.
Because she's still independent enough that she doesn't need us to... yet. Believe me, we'll be there for her when the time comes.
Oh, will you now?
Let's face it, you sure as hell won't be.
Damn it, sis! Will you just cut me some slack already? It's not like I wanted to go off the radar like that before. I just... didn't have a choice, you know? I feel hella guilty about the whole debt thing. I was hoping to make it up to Mom by moving in with her.
If you feel guilty about what you did, then wonderful. So you should. But seriously? You planned on making it up to her by moving in with her without her permission and staying way longer than you said you would. You have a strange definition of atonement. She'd be better off living on her own than with you and your wife. You know how kind our mom is. She'd do anything for anyone. Why can't you be the same? Why won't you consider how she feels about all this?
I do consider that. I do.
If you really do, then you'll respect her wishes and hurry up and find somewhere else to live. You're a pair of grown adults. You can't rely on your aged mother forever. Stop being so selfish. Hello, dear. Sorry I couldn't answer the phone. Is everything okay? Mom, you're out right now, right? Yes, I had some important business to attend to. I'm not at home at the moment. Oh, you're not at the house, are you? Yes, or rather, I was at the house just now. What the hell's going on there? I was so shocked. Why has your bedroom been converted into a storage room? Oh, well, you see, your brother and his wife said they needed to put a few of their things in there. Before I knew it, it looked like that. Then, as if that wasn't bad enough, they told me I had to get out for a little while. Ugh, those two are taking over your house like it's their frickin' God-given right. How dare they? My brother and his wife are out of control. Are you really gonna let them get away with this? I gave them a piece of my mind when I was there, but they told me to get lost and kicked me out. You need to get rid of them as soon as you can, like right now if possible. I was thinking of trying to get them to leave. But it's fine. Don't worry. This ends today. Huh? This ends today? What does? Yes, it ends today. What do you mean? Listen, Jane, the thing is, there's something I haven't told you. I didn't want to tell you earlier, but it was difficult because of Colin and his situation. Where are you now, by the way? I'm parked up in the car at Peep's Donuts near your house. I drove here after those two idiots gave me my marching orders. I bought myself a cup of coffee and some triple chocolate donuts, which I'm currently angrily munching on to stop myself from going back there and brutally murdering them both. I see. I'm sorry you had to go through that, dear. Do you have some time? I want to tell you about my plan. Your plan? What plan? Sure, I have time. Please, whatever you do, don't tell me it involves letting those two asshats stay with you, not even for a second longer. Oh, I'm sorry I swore, Mom. I'll try to calm down. It's okay, dear. Don't worry. I might look like a pushover, but believe me, I've been doing a lot of thinking. I've made my decision. Besides, didn't I just tell you that this all ends today? I decided to sell the house.
Hey, sis, you know where Mom is?
Why? What do you want with her?
Forget that. Just tell me where she is. It's like she vanished.
What did you expect? You commandeered her bedroom as your own personal storage area and regulated her to living in a freaking cupboard. You promised you'd only be there a couple of months, but way overstayed your welcome and started acting like you owned the place. No one in their right mind would put up with that. Don't tell me you're surprised she reached her wit's end and decided she wanted out.
Blah, 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 blah. I didn't ask you any of this crap, Jane. Just show up and tell me where she is already. We have a serious problem here. A bunch of workmen just showed up saying they're here to demolish the house.
Yep, Mom sold it.
Huh? She sold the house?
Yep.
And you knew?
Yep, she told me a little while ago.
That bitch. She tricked us.
Wow. Just wow. Colin, your disrespect towards our mother never ceases to amaze me. You do know the house belonged to her, right? It was hers to do with what she wanted.
Maybe so, but this is crossing the line. Me and my wife still live here. But she told me we had to get out this month.
What's the problem? It was only ever supposed to be short term. You're the one who promised you would be gone almost 2 months ago.
Things change. We plan on carrying on living with Mom indefinitely.
Living with her indefinitely? After taking possession of her house and forcing her to live in a cupboard after converting her bedroom into your own personal storage area?
It's not like we planned on having her live in the cupboard forever. We were just going to get rid of the stuff in her room. We just been so busy we didn't get around to it. The plan was to get rid of all the useless old junk that was piled up, renovate the house, and have her bedroom transformed into a queen's palace so she could live happily ever after in. The whole cupboard thing was just supposed to be a temporary arrangement.
If someone had to live in the cupboard, it should have been you and your wife. Why should Mom have to be kicked out of her bedroom in her own house?
Yasmin's scared of bugs. I mean, come on, Jane. I can hardly make my wife live in a cupboard.
You had no issue making your mom live in there. If you're gonna lie, at least make it believable, you selfish jerk.
Gah! I'm not lying! Get off my back already!
So how did you intend to pay for this grand renovation project of yours?
Well, we're saving up now.
Bull, you're not saving up at all, are you? I know you were trying to get your grubby mitts on Mom's money. You pitched her this wonderful idea of renovating the place and turning it into somewhere fancy and modern so you could all live together happily in.
Sure, but what's wrong with that? She get to live in it too. I only asked her to contribute a little. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, you made her live in the cupboard because she said no to your renovation idea. Does your greed and selfishness know no bounds? How low do you have to stoop before you'll be satisfied? You throw Mom's kindness right back in her face. I wish she didn't believe you when you told her you wanted to use moving in together as an opportunity to make up for all that crap you pulled with the debt.
Jane, please, I need a favor. Will you call Mom for me? I want to apologize for everything.
No chance. I won't tell her anything unless she tells me she wants to hear from you.
We're not going to have anywhere to live in a few days at this rate.
Not my problem. Clean up your own mess.
We don't have any money. We can't even afford to rent a place.
What does that have to do with me or Mom? How would me calling her change that? You want her to lend you money, don't you?
We're getting booted out of the house on a moment's notice. Surely that's the least she could do for us.
Did you take over paying the living expenses when you regulated Mom to the cupboard?
Why would we do that? She was still in the same house. It's not like she didn't have a roof over her head.
Ah, I see. So you'll be happy as long as you have a roof over your heads then? Well, it just so happens there are tons of abandoned houses in Indiana. Take your pick. You could squat in any one of them for the grand total of $0. Why not just do that? Think about it, it's perfect. You'd have that all-important roof over your head after all. It shouldn't be a problem since you work from home, right?
So Jane, the thing is, I'm unemployed.
Right, of course you are. So it was exactly as Mom said all along then.
Huh?
Mom knew damn well you were a jobless bum all along. You had a convenient pack of lies about being self-employed and working from home ready for whenever she called you out on it. But she was the one covering all of the living costs the whole time despite having 2 working-age adults living with her.
What the hell? You kidding me? She scheduled the house for demolition knowing I wasn't working?
Do you seriously think you're in any position to complain? You made her live in a cupboard and took over her house. You disgust me so much it's hard to believe we're even related.
Jane, please. How are me and Yasser supposed to get by now? I'm serious. We're going to be homeless. Either tell me where Mom is or give us some money.
No chance. I pick neither.
Please! I'll change my ways. I'll get a job. I'll work hard. I'll bring in tons of money. And I'll pay for the house all by myself. I'll never cause you any problems again. I swear. I'll even pay you back the money you put towards getting me out of debt. All of it. So please, I'm begging you. I'm a married man, you know. I have a wife to think about now. What kind of husband lets his wife live on the streets? Could you really sleep at night knowing we're begging for money from strangers and rummaging through the garbage just to fight off starvation?
Yes, soundly in fact. In fact, the thought alone brings a smile to my face. If you don't understand already, let me make this crystal clear. I couldn't care less what happens to either of you. You're not the only one who's been pissing me off this whole time, you know. Your freeloading wife shares just as much of the responsibility for everything Mom's been through. She never lifted a finger around the house, and in spite of the fact you forced Mom to live in a cupboard, Yasmin made her do all the cooking and cleaning on top of it. What the hell is wrong with her? You're both cruel, manipulative, selfish wastes of space. And you're perfect for each other. I hope you burn in hell together.
The only reason Yasmin didn't help out around the house is because I said she didn't have to.
And why wouldn't she have to? She was living there for free. Whether you told her that or not, if she didn't see anything wrong with it, she's just as bad as you. Anyone with a conscience would have insisted on helping.
Jane, I'm sorry. Me and my wife treat Mom awfully. I'll never cause her trouble again. I swear on my life, I'll never cause you or Mom any trouble ever again. I'll be the perfect brother and son from now on. Just please find it in your heart to forgive me. And can I have some money too? Even just a little is fine. Every little helps.
I'm never giving you a single cent of money or helping you in any way, shape, or form again for as long as I live. Mom and I have had it with you. I'm amazed we even managed to put up with you for as long as we did. We've decided to cut you out of our lives once and for all. She sold the house, which means you don't have a home anymore, at least not with her. You should be pleased. This means you'll be literally incapable of causing us trouble ever again. After that, Mom heard from a neighbor that a terrified-looking Colin and Yasmin were seen rushing their belongings out of the house 2 minutes before the demolition was scheduled to begin. It seems like they thought the workmen wouldn't start work on the demolition process with them still in the house. But little did they know, half by way of intimidation, Mom gave the project to her friend who runs a construction company and told them to begin work irrespective of whether the unwelcome guests were still in the house. When the bulldozer appeared and they realized the house was getting knocked down whether they were inside it or not, they panicked, hastily putting their things together and making their escape. My brother tried calling me countless times after that, but I'd run out of patience for him a long time ago, and ignored him every time. We haven't spoken or met since. He barraged me with messages desperately begging for help on the day of the demolition, but I left them all on read. I blocked him when I realized my phone vibrating from his incessant attempts at getting through to me was expending my battery. I have no idea where my brother and his wife are or what they're doing these days. But we haven't had any ominous phone calls from the cops, which leads me to believe they're probably still alive and kicking somewhere. Having no way of contacting us and not knowing where we live, me or my mom will most likely never see them again. Even if, by some unfortunate stroke of luck, we do happen to run into them, we most definitely won't be offering any assistance. Mom ended up moving into a nice new-build apartment with the money from selling the house. It's really close to mine and my husband's neighborhood, which means we get to see each other a lot more than we used to. I guess it's just like they say, every cloud has a silver lining. Apparently the reason my mom didn't boot Colin and his wife out the moment they showed up was because she thought she could help him turn his life around. Needless to say, she realized that was futile when they made her live in a cupboard. If you ask me, he deserved everything he got after so cruelly betraying Mom's kindness like that. After the dust had settled, Mom cracked a smile and said she didn't regret a thing while we were chatting over a cup of coffee. But I suspect she might have been putting on a brave face. You see, I know how sweet and kind she is, and I'd be surprised if she wasn't at least a little bit hurt over what my good-for-nothing younger brother did to her. As for me, I'll never stop letting her know how important she is to me. My mom's getting old these days, and her health isn't what it used to be. To tell you the truth, I don't know how much time we have left together. But one thing's for sure. I plan on making the most of every last moment by making tons of amazing, joy-filled memories. And being there to support her no matter what, no questions asked, and nothing expected in return.
Mia, have you started planning for your wedding?
Mom, I told you there's nothing to worry about. You've been asking me the same question so many times.
Then how about this dress? Have you already decided which dress you're going to be wearing?
Yep,
Where's the photo?
you don't have to see it yet. Just look forward to it. You'll see me wearing it on the wedding day.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. We're going to be having a huge wedding ceremony. I have to make sure that everything's perfect. What food are you serving? How about the decorations? There's so many things to prepare.
Don't worry, Mom. I have ideas.
Mia, your husband is from an affluent family. You have to meet their expectations. Don't disappoint them.
Please, Mom, listen to me. There's nothing to be worried about. Even if we fail to have a perfect wedding, they're not the type to hold a grudge. And we're only inviting our close friends and relatives. You're overreacting, Mom. Relax.
You only get married once. It's your once-in-a-lifetime experience. I'm not overacting. You're being too calm. Didn't you learn anything from your brother's wedding? You can't make mistakes like him.
Are you talking about my brother and Quinn? I think their wedding was perfect. They had a huge wedding celebrated by so many people.
You don't know how hard it was to plan everything out. Well, you were working abroad, so I guess you have no idea.
Yeah, I just temporarily came back to participate in their wedding. But I think all couples encounter some difficulties during the planning process, though.
No, you don't understand. It was really a challenge to invite that many people.
Really?
Quinn didn't have so many people to invite. She doesn't seem to have a lot of friends and colleagues she's close to. It was difficult to fill up the seats.
Quinn lost her parents in an accident when she was young. And she's also not really close with her relatives, too, right? Considering her background, I think there's nothing to be surprised about.
But she said she'll only be able to invite a third of the people my son was inviting. That would look really unbalanced, don't you think? The seats would look really empty on her side.
Then they should have invited less people.
That's impossible, Mia. Your brother is our only son. If our wedding ceremony is small, people will think we're poor.
Mom, no one cares. We're not living in old times.
But I care. I even invited our neighbors and the members from my reading club.
Oh my gosh, Mom.
I put a lot of effort preparing for their wedding. It was as if I was the one getting married.
I bet Quinn had a hard time.
Why? I was the one who invited many people.
The wedding ceremony might have been a way to show your wealth in the old times. But now, it's more of an occasion to celebrate the couple. She should have felt pressured by you.
I didn't pressure her. She should be feeling thankful for everything I did for her.
I doubt it. She even lives with her parents-in-law to take care of you and Dad. You should feel thankful of her more.
I think of her as my real daughter, Mia.
Really? When I visited home to tell you about my marriage, she didn't seem like her usual energetic self. She seemed to be doing all the housework too. When I offered to help her, she rejected and never allowed me to do any housework. Are you Forcing her to do everything around the house, Mom?
No, it's the exact opposite. When you're not at home, she never does a thing.
Really?
I guess she wanted to look like a good wife because you work for an internationally famous corporation. Your husband, Leo, also owns a company. She likes to put a good front.
I don't think she's that type of person. Hey, Mom, I think I have to go back to work.
Oh, already? Oh, I'm sorry if I disturbed you. Have you eaten lunch?
If you think you disturbed me, you could have texted me in the night when I get home.
But don't you already live with Leo? I don't want to interrupt when you're spending time with him.
There's no need to worry. You're considerate when you don't have to.
I'm considerate all the time. Be sure to work hard and bring back a lot of money home. Also, do your homework so that your Leo won't leave you for a better wife. Mia, are you done with your work? Is Leo home?
Yeah, my working hours are over. I just got into my car. I think Leo's gonna get home late today.
Oh, that would be perfect. I wanted to talk to you about Quinn. She is indeed a horrible daughter-in-law.
What? Are you complaining about her again?
Can't you help me out? She's really stressing me out.
You've been complaining about her all the time since I came back.
She's been causing so much trouble.
So? What did she do this time?
She went shopping and used our credit card. She loves spending money, but hates to work. She doesn't even have a part-time job. She seems to be preparing for your wedding. I saw her going to the salon the other day. Your brother has been asking her to stop so many times, but she never listens.
Really? She doesn't look like someone who would be irresponsible.
You don't know what she's like. You've been living abroad. You barely came back home, Mia. How can you know what she's really like when you've only met her for a few times?
Yeah, but still, I can't believe she's such a horrible person. Oh, I've had conversations with her via messages a few times.
She must have acted like a good wife when she texted you. Let me tell you, your brother got the wrong wife. I can see she's from a dysfunctional family. I should have opposed when your brother introduced her to me as his wife.
Come on, Mom. My brother, who has never been in love, fell in love with her. She also agreed to live with her parents-in-law. You sounded so happy when she agreed, remember?
I do remember. But I never knew she was such a horrible person. I wanted a more educated, kind-hearted wife for my son. Both you and your brother graduated from a prestigious university. But look at Quinn! I'm embarrassed to have her as my son's wife. She doesn't have common sense nor a good educational background. She's not even a good housewife.
You're being too harsh on her, Mom. I guess you're stressing her out too. Haven't you been a bit too pressuring? She should be tired too, living with her parents-in-law.
Why should she be stressed? She lives an easy life doing nothing at home. Why would she feel tired?
I bet you're acting harshly towards her.
Not at all. When you visited us to inform us about your marriage, did I look like I was bullying her?
No.
Then you should know better. Which side are you on, Mia?
Not taking sides, Mom. It's just that it's easier to imagine you annoying Quinn.
I can't believe my own daughter blames me. I've been taking care of you all these years.
You've been complaining about Quinn forever.
then who would listen to my complaints? How am I supposed to relieve my stress?
Well, I guess I'm the only one you can complain to.
Right? You're the only one I can depend on. Quinn has been using more than $1,000. Do you think you can pay for them?
Huh? Me? You're asking me to pay for expenses?
We've been covering up for her expenses, but it's really hard for us financially to do so all the time. So I told your brother that we won't be paying for her expenses anymore.
If you decided not to pay, I don't think I should help either.
If your brother hears that you paid for her, I think he'll try harder to persuade Quinn not to use our credit card.
Really? I don't think it sounds like a good plan.
Mia, listen. Your salary is higher than any of us. Can't you help us out?
$1,000 is quite an amount in my opinion. It's not like I'm rich, Mom.
Don't be so mean. Not only do you get paid a lot, your husband is also a CEO. You're the wife of a CEO.
I can't deny that, but I think you're misunderstanding. Leo's company is not so big, and I've told you how many times that he's only self-employed.
Don't act humble. Thanks for helping us out, Mia. I'll tell you your bank account number so that you'll know where to send the money.
Hey! I didn't agree to pay yet! Mom, I have my wedding coming up. I have to save up for my wedding ceremony fees.
You can always ask Leo for some support. Your brother's marriage is in your hands. Don't you want him to have a good relationship with his wife?
Hi, Quinn. It's been a while since I texted you.
Hey, Mia. What's up?
I wanted to ask you something. I just received your letter about your absence. Why are you not coming to our wedding? Don't worry about the money paid for you, okay? I would love it if you can come to my wedding.
Money? What are you talking about? I thought I wasn't allowed to go. At least, that's what I was told.
Huh? What do you mean?
They told me to stay at home because I was your sister-in-law. I guess he sent me an invitation as a mistake.
Huh? No? Who told you that you can't come?
Your mother told me to stay at home. But she also mentioned that you didn't want me to as well.
No, that's not true. I always wanted you to come.
Really? That's nice to hear. I thought you hated me too.
What's going on?
I'm not sure if I should tell you this, but your family hates me.
Huh?
Your mother has the most power in the household. She hates me, and no one protects me from her.
How about my brother? He doesn't protect his own wife?
Sadly, yes. He's too scared to say anything to his mother. My parents died years ago, and there's no one I can depend on. So I'm trying my best to be accepted by your family. But things aren't going well.
Hey, Quinn, do you know anything about the money I paid for you?
I have no idea what you're talking about. You paid money for me?
Mom told me to cover for your expenses. I paid them $1,000 to be exact. She was complaining about how you've been using their credit card.
Me? Using their credit card? I never did that. I would never spend $1,000 using someone else's credit card. They never told me about any of this. They barely give me enough money when I go shopping for groceries. They would never lend me their credit card.
Really? Quinn, do you have some time right now? Can you tell me how you're treated by my family in detail?
Mia, it's an emergency. I can't find Quinn anywhere.
Okay.
I found a letter by her saying that she would get a divorce and leave the house. I also found a divorce paper filled in. Your brother also hasn't replied to my calls, and I really don't know what to do.
Just accept it, Mom. I bet he doesn't care. He never really loved her, did he?
How dare you say that? I will never accept their divorce. It would ruin our family's reputation. I'm gonna talk to the police about this.
Why? There's no need to.
Why? Our daughter-in-law ran away. We don't know where she is.
Quinn is with me.
Huh? Why is she with you? You weren't even close with her.
I know everything, Mom. She told me you've been horrible to her, taking advantage of your position as a mother-in-law and abusing your power. You isolated her, pressuring Dad and your own son to treat her harshly like you wanted to. I couldn't believe you did this to her, Mom.
Mia, don't believe whatever she told you. She's trying to fool you. Quinn loves to make up stories that make others look bad.
Mom, you're the one who loves making up ridiculous stories. I have proof.
Proof?
I asked Quinn to record her conversations with you at home for a week. It revealed a lot about you, Mom. You've been forcing her to do all the housework. You even controlled her financially so that she won't escape.
What? That's wrong, Mia. A housewife doesn't need money.
I thought you were a housewife too, Mom. But you still buy so many expensive clothes. Where's the money coming from? When Quinn visited us, she only had a small backpack with her. She said a backpack was enough to pack all of her things. You didn't let her buy anything after she started living with her, did you?
She's a minimalist, Mia.
I don't think so. When her clothes got a hole, she sewed it herself. She was crying about all the harsh treatment she faced at home. Mom, she's not a slave. I'm really disappointed in you.
Mia, listen to me. I wasn't trying to bully her or anything. It's true that Quinn and I dislike each other, but you have to understand that it's natural for humans to dislike others sometimes. We just don't get along well.
Stop trying to justify your actions. You sound ridiculous. I'm gonna break relations with the whole family. I can't believe no one protected Quinn from you. I don't think I can take part of the family anymore.
Break relations? How dare you say that? We're a family, Mia. Remember all the family memories you have with us?
Quinn was also our family, Mom. But you never treated her like she was part of the family. You bullied her until she mentally broke down. I don't want to believe that my real mom can be so evil. But sadly, it's the truth. She also told me that you used up all her personal savings too. You should be embarrassed of what you did. I can no longer accept you as my mom.
Mia! If you break relations with us, we won't be at your wedding. Isn't that embarrassing?
What's more embarrassing than you coming to my wedding? It's just a wedding ceremony. There's no big deal. My husband and his family would understand. They're all really nice people, unlike you. I don't want you and my family to ruin our wedding.
Mia, let's calm down and discuss about this again, as a family, okay? I really love you, Mia. You're my precious daughter. I'll apologize to Quinn about what I did.
An apology won't change anything. She decided to get divorced, and I decided to break relations with my family. There's nothing that can change our decision.
Mia, please. I love you from the bottom of my heart.
I don't think you can lie and steal money from me if you really loved your daughter, Mom. I'm tired with all your lies. There was nothing wrong with Quinn. The only problem was you, who was a terrible mother-in-law. After the incident, Mom tried to contact me several times, but I never picked up her calls. My brother later told me that Mom used up all of Quinn's personal savings and that she also provided Quinn with the minimal amount of money required to live. Mom had been treating Quinn like a slave. My brother and my dad are both responsible for being ignorant about this. In the end, my brother agreed to pay Quinn back the money his mom used after the divorce. I guess Mom was planning to brainwash me into hating Quinn as well. If I didn't notice how terrible Quinn had been treated at home, I bet she would have continued to treat Quinn as a slave. I can't believe my real mom was such an evil person, and I feel really embarrassed and disappointed about everything she did to Quinn. I don't think I can ever forgive her and my family. I'm glad that I broke relations with all of them. The divorce shocked my brother, and I heard that he left the house to separate himself from his mother. Apparently, my dad also decided to get divorced with her. I guess he wants to take responsibility of his actions. Mom has been trying to keep their marriage, but I heard that Dad also left the house. Honestly, it's sad to see my family breaking apart, but I think it was unavoidable and the best solution to the problem. After everything they did to Quinn, I think they all deserve it. Quinn decided to stay at my house temporarily so that she can get some rest and recover from all the stress. With the compensation money from my brother, she was finally able to do some shopping after a long time. I'm happy to see Quinn healing and becoming her energetic self again. I also invited Quinn to be at her wedding as my relative. Now that she got divorced and I broke relations with my brother, she's no longer my relative officially, and we weren't really close before the incident. But I'm really grateful that I was able to meet Quinn. She's one of the kindest people I've ever met. Quinn left her house a few days ago after she found a new job. Although we're no longer related to each other, I want to maintain a good relationship with her, helping each other out as if we were real sisters.
Laura, I'm at a local pastry shop right now. Is there anything in particular you'd like me to get you from Paris?
Good morning, Dawn. Thank you for asking. But I don't, so please surprise me.
Okay. I'll pick something up for you then. I think I'll send it out tomorrow so that I don't have to carry it home.
Thanks, but you don't have to buy that many. Plus, you mentioned that you already bought me other things. You should enjoy your time with Tina in Paris. Don't worry about buying us souvenirs too much.
We are so thankful that you agreed to live close by to help us out. You always work so hard for us. Tina's been saying we should have asked you to come with us as well.
Really? Tina has? Well, I appreciate you both thinking so much about me even though you're away.
You know, she's been so happy since you married our son. She wants the whole world to know that she has an amazing daughter-in-law like you. That's why she takes you to all her events. She really thinks of you as her real daughter. Although it might be a little too much for you.
No, I enjoy spending time with her as well. I am very grateful for her.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Everything going well on your end?
Yes, it has been very quiet without you two, but we are taking it easy.
Good. But we won't be back for another week or so. If you need to use our house to invite your friends for a pool party or something, please feel free.
Thanks so much. It must be quite hot in Paris too. Be careful of the heat and drink lots of water.
I will make sure we both do. All right. Talk to you soon.
When will you be back, Laura?
Oh, I just left to go shopping for groceries. I will be back in about an hour though.
That long? I need you to send out a letter for me at the post office. I want it to be done immediately.
Ah, I see. I will get back as soon as possible.
Yes, quickly. I'm having a friend come over soon. She's very bitchy about what I do. If you show up to pick up the letter when she's here, she would think that I have prioritized my errand over a guest.
I'm sure she would understand, Tina. And you shouldn't call a friend bitchy.
Or what? Are you going to tell her?
No, of course not. But you could accidentally say something close if you keep calling her names in your head.
That would never happen to me. I am known to be kind and sophisticated in the neighborhood. I've been recognized that way for decades now. Anyway, Laura, you better have gotten pregnant while we were gone.
Tina, sorry, but that is a really private question and I don't want to answer.
What? Don't act all innocent. You are a married woman, not some virgin teenager. It's been over a year since you two married. When the hell am I going to see my grandchild?
I told you before, it will happen when time is best for us. Please wait until that time comes.
When is the best time? The younger you are, the easier it is to have a baby. And I want to be a young grandmother. I don't have any time to waste. Wait, don't tell me you're barren.
I don't think I am barren as far as I know.
Yeah, you better not be. Perhaps you should get it checked out at the clinic. And if you don't have a problem, then give me a grandchild. There are a few women around me who've been boasting about their grandchildren. I need to get rid of them.
Get rid of them? Why?
Ugh, they all show me pictures of ugly babies. And every time they do, I have to lie to them and tell them how cute and precious their grandchildren are. On the other hand, we are all very good-looking. I can't wait to win the competition.
They show you pictures because they are just happy, I am sure.
Laura, you are so oblivious. It is always a competition between women. Besides, if you don't hurry up and get pregnant, our neighbors will start to rumor that you are barren.
I don't know, Tina. I don't think anyone would be that interested in me.
Oh, not you, dummy. Why do I have to explain everything for you? My point is, they might use that kind of rumor to degrade me.
I see.
I gave you permission to marry my son because you said you wanted a child as soon as possible. I should have known you were a liar. You don't even know how to cook or do any housework correctly. What good are you to my family? The soup you made for lunch today was awful, by the way. How can you serve anything like that? You need to learn how to cook more delicately. What was your mother doing? Oh, perhaps she died too soon for you to learn anything from her.
That's not true. You want me to clean your big house every morning, which leaves me no time to cook something nice.
I will not listen to any of your excuses. You know, when I got married to my husband, I was a lot busier. I didn't have enough time to sleep at night. You are just being lazy because my husband and son are so easy on you.
I'm sorry, Tina. I will make more time to cook from tomorrow.
That's right. You should have said that from the beginning. I don't need a daughter-in-law who talks back to me. If you want to have a decent relationship with me, then do as I say.
I understand.
You will also tell me if you get your period next month.
What?
Hello? Have you even been listening to me? I said you need to get pregnant right away. If you don't, then that means you're not interested in fulfilling your role as my daughter-in-law. I will have to seriously consider what to do with you then.
A baby is a blessing, Tina. And there's a right timing for everything. Perhaps some luck too.
I'm saying you're no use in this house if you don't have any of those. I'll kick you out of the family. Laura! Where the hell are you? It's time for you to make dinner.
Tina, I told you I will be late tonight, didn't I? And I have already prepared for your dinner.
I don't see anything on the table. Who is going to serve? Oh, you are not telling me to do any of that, are you?
I was hoping you would. You will find everything in the fridge.
No.
Please, Tina.
Whatever it was you made, I threw it away in the trash.
Uh-huh?
Oh, it was absolutely disgusting. exhausting. You'll have to do it all over again. You need to come back right now.
Tina, I think you're going a bit overboard.
I am? You were the one trying to feed us some garbage.
I'm sorry, but I can't come home early tonight. Please understand. I am with a very important friend right now. She is living abroad and I don't know when I will be able to see her next.
That's none of my concern.
I know it's not, but I'm asking you anyway.
Hell no! You are not allowed to skip any work without my permission. You will come back here now.
Tina, I have been listening to you all this time, all because I wanted you to see that I am devoted to you and your family. I have been trying very, very hard, but tonight I cannot listen to what you say.
I guess you don't need this necklace then. You said this belonged to your late mother, if I recall correctly.
What?
How convenient that there's a lake by our house. You will never be able to find it if I throw it in there.
Please don't. Fine, I will come back.
You shouldn't have talked back to me in the first place. You really don't learn, do you? I will keep your precious necklace for a while, in case I need it again. And don't you dare think about telling my son about any of this. If you do, you will never see this necklace again. I'm having lunch with friends today, so I do not need you to make anything for me, but do for Dawn.
Cooking now.
Huh? What is that attitude?
What attitude?
Are you trying to get on my nerves? You think you're better than me, don't you? Well, I haven't forgotten that you were supposed to tell me if you got your period or not. You failed to get pregnant again, didn't you? Don't you remember what I said about kicking you out? You useless piece of crap!
Hey, what the hell, Tina?
Don't you dare give me that! I told you not to talk back to me! How many times do I have to tell you? I hate how stupid you are!
Are you having fun bullying Laura, honey?
Huh?
It's me.
Who is this? You're not done, are you?
I am.
Tell me you're joking, Laura. You're just playing me, right?
Laura wouldn't joke around like this. You need to explain to me what's going on.
Is this really you, Dawn?
Well, your boy is out on a business trip. So you know there could only be me and Laura in your house right now.
Why do you have her smartphone? You shouldn't be touching other people's belongings.
Of course I have her permission. She's busy cooking right now. I saw that you pinged her, so I offered to reply back. I never imagined to see such horrible messages.
Why? Why did you touch her phone?
You don't get to ask any more questions before answering mine. What the hell is going on? I thought you were getting along with Laura.
It's not what you think, Dawn. I just wanted to help her become a mom as soon as possible. So I acted a bit hard on her, that's all.
As far as I can see here, this is abuse, Tina. You pretended to be a nice mother-in-law in front of everyone else. But you've been bullying her behind our back. Shame on you.
Dawn, I think of Laura as my real daughter. That's why I might have been very strict with her. I never meant it to hurt her, though.
I have never been so disappointed in you.
Dawn, I'm sorry.
You're apologizing to the wrong person.
I will apologize to Laura, of course.
Where's her mother's necklace?
It's in the second top drawer of my dresser.
Okay. I'm gonna have to think about how to deal with you.
What do you mean?
You have been abusing Laura all this time. You have been deceiving everyone in this family, including me. I will not let you get away with this.
I really didn't mean to bully her.
See, you're lying to me again. You wasted her time when she could have been with her important friend. You stole and used her very personal item like a hostage. Don't act like you didn't know what you were doing when you did exactly what Laura wouldn't want you to do. I had no idea what a horrible person you were.
I only did any of it for the honor of our family. I was only trying to save our legacy.
Enough. I'm going to find her necklace.
Dawn, please, listen to me.
Tina, Dawn has gone to look for the necklace.
Is that you, Laura? You did it on purpose, didn't you? You let him use your phone so that he sees our conversation.
He offered to reply on my behalf because I was cooking, so I said yes. Besides, are you sure you want to talk to me like that again? I will show him what else you have to say to me when he returns.
Laura, you need to talk to Dawn. Tell him I haven't been bullying you.
Sorry, but I will not lie anymore.
There are no lies. I've done things for you, remember? I took you to all kinds of events and introduced you to my friends, all because you are important to me.
Tina, you only used me. Yes, I met your friends, and I thought it was nice at first, but then you would begin to tell them how you were teaching me to become a better wife. To boast about how perfect you were at cleaning and cooking by bringing me down. I knew you only asked me to meet your friends so that you can feel great about yourself.
That was not my intention.
You are my husband's mother. I had respect for you, and so I tried to understand you, but you will never approve me, and I've had enough. I will not be listening to anything you say from now on.
I'm sorry. I have done something horrible. Please forgive me. My family might disown me if you don't.
Well, if that's the case, so be it. You brought it upon yourself.
Laura, I'm begging you. Please help me.
I am going now, just as you wanted to kick me out. I will leave the rest to Dawn.
Wait, I'm on my way home. I would like to apologize to your face. You will see how sorry I am.
Please don't. What's wrong? I thought you'd be happy about my departure. Well, I don't know about you, but I've been waiting to be freed from a bully and crappy mother-in-law like you. Goodbye, Tina. The same day, I left town so Tina couldn't find me. Feeling responsible for not knowing, Don apologized to me countlessly. He promised me that I would never have to see her again. Don had always been caring and kind-hearted. So I felt very bad that he had to find out about his wife bullying me. But he understood and agreed that I couldn't, or shouldn't, have any relationship with Tina anymore. When my husband came back, he had also told her off quite harshly. Don didn't divorce Tina, but not wanting to spend any time or space with her, they are living in different areas of the house now. He decided to save their marriage so that he could use the divorce card in case Tina makes any move towards me. Because their community is quite small, it didn't take much time for everyone to discover that we moved away due to Tina's bullying. People found it fascinating that Tina, known for her elegance and kindness, was bullying her daughter-in-law and was the neighborhood's favorite topic for months. Since then, she has been too embarrassed to leave her own room. I heard from Dawn that she looks nothing like she used to be, having lost any will or energy to maintain her beauty. As much as she was mean to me, she really did love her husband and son. I can imagine how hard it must be for her to lose all their trust. But that doesn't mean I feel sorry for her, nor that I will ever forgive her for what she has done to me. Even if everyone else forgives her, I have already made up my mind that I won't even attend her funeral in the future. After a couple of weeks since moving away from Tina, I moved into a new house my husband found for us too, to start a new life. A few months later, I found out I was pregnant with our first child. I am almost due and spending my final maternity days in peace. Don is still very much involved in our lives, even after moving away. We told him about my pregnancy with his last visit last time, and he was ecstatic. I am glad I got pregnant after Tina was cut out from my life. Through my experience with her, I have learned to only use energy and time on people who truly care for me. And of course, on our soon arriving baby, who will be raised with lots of love and care from me, my husband, and Dawn.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.